Hi guys, hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Wherever you are, welcome to IC Market webinars. All right, so pre-market analysis today. So again, guys, if you have any specific instrument you want me to have a look for you, please send in the request. All right, I will get back to you. Okay, let me know if you guys cannot hear me. Okay. Okay, before we start the webinar, guys, disclaimer first. So basically everything in this video is purely educational in nature, all right? Nothing in this video should be considered as an investment recommendation or any kind of um financial advice. You are responsible for your own trading decision and risk warning. Trading Forex and CFD carry significant risk and is may not suitable for all investors. Okay. And the speaker today, my name is Peggy. I'm investment analyst and a prop trader. All right. Okay, so before we look at the killer wall today, just have a quick look on any news event, okay, for the entire week. Okay. Okay, so um let me filter just the high impact news. Okay. Okay, so on Monday, April 27, there's no news. But April 28, we have that. But the timing, the put tentative, we have for the yen, we have Bank of Japan coming up. All right, for the so just be careful, okay, because there's no specific time given. April 29, 1:30 a.m. we have an Aussie dollar for the CPI. 1:45 p.m. we have Canadian dollars. All right. And 2:30 p.m. also another one, other new for the Canadian dollars. And 6 p.m. we have for the US dollar, though this is gonna impact any currency that pair with US dollar for FOMC's press conference. Okay, at 6:30 p.m. as well. And April 30, 11 a.m. we have a GPP. Okay, for the Bank of England monetary policy summary. Okay, and 12:15 p.m. we also have a EUR. Okay, for monetary policy statement as well. 12:30 p.m. we have a Canadian dollar for the GBP and US dollar. We have a call. PCE price index and employment cost index as well. And the last one, 12:45 p.m. we have EUR. Okay, for the ECB press conference. Okay, so this is time back new for entire week. Okay. Okay, so let me look at the chart together. Um, okay. Shall we just look at the DXY first? Oof. Um, okay. Let me see. Okay, so we're gonna look for the DXY first. Okay. All right. As you can see, last week, price has fallen from our resistance level, and now it's pulled back again, and now it's falling. Let's just identify the kilo together. Okay. So let's look for the weekly. Okay, we can see that weekly time frame, we see that our price may closing with the bullish candle, but still, okay, we still can say that there's bar below the Ichimoku cloud. Weekly, still the momentum is in bearish. Okay. Uh, okay, right. Actually, based on the real time frame, right, we still can see that DXY is on the sideways. Okay, you see here they are being sideways for the weekly time frame. D1, okay, D1's time frame also can see that they closing with the bearish candle again. Okay, price come from the resistance level here, right? Strong resistance level, but still we still have the gap that haven't closed right here. Okay, and we could see that this is the first support, right? We'll see that the support level price did not go below, okay, which is what on April 17, right? Then you can see that price is rising. Let's just go to the D1, sorry, H4. Okay, in H4 time frame, I would say, okay, we're gonna see the short term bullish, so this is gonna be our support level. Okay, first let's just put here that price have broke, and then we have the OB here. No, this is the first support. This is gonna be the second support for H4, right? I'm gonna put here, and of course I'm gonna highlight at the zones. So this is gonna be the zone upper, okay. And the resistance, I will still pick the same. And this is the first resistance level. Okay. From here, I'm expected that price gonna bounce from the support level to go back to the resistance again. And the second resistance I will pick here. Let's see that whether price gonna bounce from the first support level and can broke above and then close the gap right here. Okay, so we're going to see, so I'm going to say we're going to see the short-term bullish for the DXY in H4 time frame. We're going to put the watermark as well. Let's just put slightly there so you guys can see. Okay, right. So we'll see how wait for the market open, and we'll see whether the price gonna bounce from this level. Okay, for the EUISD, okay, EUISD, we also can see that okay, there is before the market close, price show strong bullish candle. Okay, EUISD as well, price has, okay, you're gonna look at structure and still look for the bias buy, right? This is a breakup structure, we also can see that, but still it seems like price also make the lower low, okay, on the daily time frame, right? So you can see that price make a lower low, lower high, sorry, higher high, then make a low, lower high, lower low. We're gonna see how, but we can still identify. I will say that this is the support level, and we know that somehow this is the resistance based on the like the key level. I'm gonna add in the channel. We could see the price and the bearish channel. Okay, we go to H4, have a closer look. Okay, on H4 time frame, right? Right here, we also say that okay, there is first support here. We just say, and then I'm gonna identify at the zones, right? We should see that which is last Friday's price almost hit the zone here and bounce. So in H4 for the EURUSD, I will pick the closest one that gonna be our first resistance. We're gonna see how the market open, okay? Second resistance is here. Okay. I expected that price gonna fall to the first support level right here. Okay. Because we have a kind of the OB somewhere around here. Second support, right? I'm gonna put somewhere around at this level. If we're gonna add in the let's just say Fibonacci, which is you see that last Friday you can add the zone, but it's add in Fibonacci, right? You're gonna get the zone from Fibo 50%. You can see price bounce off, right? At the 50%, and we have 50 to 78.6 for the first support and second support right here, right? Price bounce off. And then we also can see that short-term bearish, right? We can see the Ichimoku crowd is showing, and you can see the RSI is an overbought here. You make it the same the rise. You're gonna see from second, first support here. All right, and if we're gonna add in the Fibo, right, from it's about 50% Fib, or on the highest one, 30.2, let's just say 30.2 and 61.8. That's gonna be somehow the zone. First and second resistance, right? Right here. So I expected the price gonna rise. Okay. This resistance before is bigger. Bearish move. Right? Let me pull the indicator. Okay. Move down a little bit. So we have more space. Okay. GBP, daily time frame closing with strong bullish candle. Okay, and we also can see that okay, this was the very nice overlap support level in H4. Okay, in G1 time frame. And this is gonna be okay here. Okay, so let's just go to H4. Okay, you can see last Friday price has come to our overlap support level and react to last week, right? This is still very nice overlap. You see that resistance level. I'm gonna put here for no. So let's just put here at the support level and the resistance, and we can see price still rising further. And let's just say base 4. Okay, I would put this one as my first resistance first. Okay, and this is gonna be the zones. Okay, this is gonna be the zone, right? Or we can put this one at intermediate resistance level, and first resistance still at the overlap. And second resistance, I will pick this level. Okay. So this is gonna be the zones. And the second support here at 1.3344. Okay. And I would say that here is this level. Basically, we can see the price have broke. Okay, you're gonna look in H4. We can see that somehow they break out of the trend line. The changing momentum, because one of the things that price are like somehow close above the about to go over the Ichimoku crowd, right? In the lower time frame, we also can say they had break out of the H1 resistance level as well. Okay, so they might pull back somewhere around here and then continue to rise. Okay, but the overall price has rebounded off from our overlap support level at 1.34 545. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, can you? Let me see. Okay. Okay, so everything is all right. I'll continue. Okay. Move on to the USD CHF. Okay. Okay, from the support level, from the resistance pullback, let we see that price has, you see that break of structure, break of structure. This one is the break of structure, provided we can see that price have breakout. Price have made a channel corrector here. So let's just identify the key level again. Okay, this one is gonna be my first support. Okay. Second support is here. The resistance still here. Same. Second resistance we will pick second resistance level. Okay. Based on the entire move, right? We're gonna pick at 30 and 61.8 at to be the zones. Okay, to be the zones. So this is gonna be the key level. Can you guys see 0.7796 for first support? Second support. First support will be 0.78 38. Okay. Keep falling. I'll go to H4 and have a closer look. Right, you can see that for the D1, right? We see that somehow it's bound from the overlap support level somewhere around here. Okay. So in H4, expected that price gonna bounce from this support level. Okay, support level here. We're gonna see how is the market open later. Okay, for the USD CAD on the higher time frame, okay, on the bullish move, okay, maybe the trend line for the UCAT still right here on the bullish trend line, right? And of course, somehow this one is would be okay. Let's just put this one at intermediate resistance level. Okay, at this level, and then I will say that this is gonna be first resistance. Okay, let's zoom in to H4 to have a closer look. Right, intermediate resistance to be there. Let me go find support level. Okay, let's just put this one. Basically, I will put this one at the first support level, right? But price almost come to hit because in H4 we have the demand here. Okay, the first resistance multi-swing. We'll just put this one at the first resistance level in H4. Okay. Second resistance is quite tough because there's nothing, but I think I'm going to refer to this as second resistance level. There's the overlap here. Okay. And I may have to mark at the zone. So I know that the zone is big, that's why we have to wait for confirmation. Okay. So let's just see how price come to this level. Let's see how the market open. H4 this the level is very hard to see, but I will still pick this one, still the same. Okay, second support, let's just pick at this level because I saw there's a demand somewhere around the zone, right? We see that demand at this level. Okay, this one. All right. Okay, let's look at the BTC first. Okay, well, BTC have broke or our key level. Now it seems like in H4 they on the uptrend. Okay, stay above the Ichimoku cloud as well, and then they make the higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Okay, I'm gonna quick look on daily time frame. Okay, daily time frame, you also can see that the momentum is coming up, the pickup, right? They on the okay, I'm gonna draw the trend line here. One. And second, price has already made the before that right here, make the channel character, then start to make the higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Okay. I think it could go all the way up to this like resistance here. And let's just pick this swing, okay, or Fibon. That would be somewhere extension, or I can use this high, swing high. Okay, so we could say that price could go all the way to extension, which is 161.8, and the bigger picture in the daily time frame. Okay, and here one is breakout of this resistance. This is the become support level, right? You can see that the structure is very quite clear. Okay, before they make the here, right? And then they come back and they go back up again. Okay. Second, let's just put this one. I'm gonna put here for the first resistance level. Okay, right? So the lower one, somewhere around 83.3K. Okay, then I would say that it's about soft already. Continue to go bullish, right? And the second resistance, very lovely overlap resistance level. But if you're going to go to H4, I think we're going to see that totem reach, right? So you can see that we might see price is 4 to this H4 support level. So in H4, this is going to be in first support. This one is going to be the second support level. Okay. And from here, I'm going to mark out at this OB. If you see confirmation, you may consider to buy at this OB. About 777K. Okay, 77366 or 77351. And then we can just say that, okay, this is going to be the first resistance level. Okay, and then there's a week and the zone. Let's just say this is going to be the zones. If price can break above these zones, and then we can expect that price gonna do something like that. The break, pull back, you buy and then continue. Okay, to this resistance level in D1 time frame. Okay, so right now, if we strong, we can see that it on the bullish move. Okay. All right. H in H4. H4, the OB somewhere at 30.2%, and somehow gonna leave the 6.2 and 6 to 1. Okay, at the like there's a OB there. Okay, here we monitor. Let's look at the Ethereum. Wow, I think it's very strong, bullish as well. This is the support level first in H4. The resistance one is here. And then we can see at the week. Identify at the zone. Let's just say this is our zones. Okay. And the next, the recent swing. The kilo and hit for me not very great because look at the candles. Obviously, I only can put at the week. Okay. Maybe I go to daily time frame. The closer look. Oh, daily time frame of the structure is quite clear. You can see this on the bullish move, right? Okay. Let's just put this one first resistance. By right, we also can see that they are still in the bullish channel. Okay. And then since we can see that, okay, we can see that here they had a breakout. They make a breakout structure, right, in this cell channel character here. Okay, then they pull back, continue. So I think they can go, still continue to go to first resistance. Okay, I can use the extension somewhere around here, or this level is too small. Okay, because I know that's a weak, I'm gonna put it as a zones. Okay, I'm gonna put a. We're gonna see how is the market gonna react, but we can see that this is gonna be the key level. Okay, let's move on to gold. Okay, you see that you're gonna look really closely based on the daily time frame, right? Price has reacted out for 48.64. This is the overlap resistance level. Okay, and we also can see in the daily time frame. Okay, for resistance, which is last week, price went there and it show at the below Ichimoku cloud, show at the bearish end gap. Also in H1, also showed the supply zone. Okay, in H1, okay, this is going to be our first support level. Okay, and then this is going to be second support. I will pick there. Second resistance. Okay, let's go to H4 to find the entry. Okay, for H4 time frame, the risk one is our supply zone, right? So this is the first resistance in H4 time frame. I draw the body. So what we're gonna see, okay, in H4 time frame, price showing the bullish candle. So we're gonna see that price might, okay, go back up here to find the H4 resistance level. Okay, in H4 we also can see prior break of structure, break of structure, break of structure. We might go somewhere around here, which is we have the zone. This is our zone, somewhere around here. Okay, let's just add in the Fibonacci. There will be 50%. Okay, 50% right here. And of course, first support, we're gonna put at this in H4. Because price come to this quite a few times, I tend to see the rejection. So we might see price bow from here and then continue. But again, I still buy a short for gold. Okay. I'm gonna put this at the intermediate resistance level. This is the second resistance in H4. Okay. Let me adjust the key level a little bit. second, this is going to be my second support. Okay. So we're going to see how the market open. Okay. The break first resistance at the 4,747 for the first resistance level, somewhere around here. Or I think I'm going to go up until this level. Okay. Okay. We're going to see how, because now the market closed at 4,707. We see how the market open. Okay, it may go back up here again, but we're gonna monitor at the first resistance level. Okay, let's just look at the oil. Okay, resistance break, support level pullback. The oil has come from this support level. Okay, and the resistance resistance quite hard. Okay, resistance might be somewhere here, which is when the market closed, it was stop at like $100. We just put here. We're gonna see how the market opened first. Okay, and the second resistance at the multi swing high at from the body. Okay, right here. I go to H4. Okay, in H4 we also can see that from the first resistance that we identified prior closing with the bullish candle, we're gonna see how the market gonna react here. And the second resistance I would pick in H4 somewhere around at 111. Okay, for the second resistance. And I know that there's a gap here, right? There's a gap here and probably haven't closed the gap yet, just yet. Okay, I'm gonna move up a little bit, or we're gonna monitor at this overlap support level, which is pullback. I'm gonna put at the dotted one, intermediate. Okay, and then support level still the same. We're gonna monitor here. If I broke and then like break up, I broke above first resistance. We're gonna see at the second resistance level, but still there's a gap here. Just take note. Take note of the gap. At this, we see the gap was at 88.57 to $86.71. Somewhere around here. Okay, somewhere around here. Let's move on to the Aussie dollars. Aussie dollars in H1, no, in daily time frame, it's quite strong bullish move. Broke here. At this level somehow. Okay, I think for the next move that I can see, we're gonna use the extension. Two number that we're gonna monitor first, which is these two. Okay. But still, right, at the first resistance here, we can see the body is close below. Okay, it's still close below. Let me go closely. Is there any key level here? Let's see, is this going to be the first resistance level? Okay. Second resistance, I'm going to put an extension. 161.8. Right? The support level. I'm gonna put at this multi-swing here. Okay, and then you can see price is kind of bounce up, right? Then the second support is here. We might see price falling to this. Okay, two scenario that I can see. One, it might pull back here, drop first before it's rising, or they make a break, pull back, then you can continue. Okay, we might pull back to 61.8. Pull back first before they continue to go bullish. Or they just break above first resistance, you wait for the pullback, and then you buy target at this 161.8. Okay, so either one. Either one. Okay, let's look at the US 30. Okay, the US 30, you see that price have broke our first resistance, the zone, pullback, right? So let's identify the key level again. If we're going to look from here, right, we can see that, okay, it's very nice bounce off from this level, and the structure in the daily time frame, we can see that it's still on the bullish move, okay, and had a small pullback at, you see, 30.2%. Okay, so I still kind of buy as bullish, okay, for the US 30. So let's just 30.2, and if the breakout of this, we can say that extension are gonna put support resistance at 161.8, but you can leave 127 as well. Okay, and then I monitor that. This one, first resistance is still be here, the recent one. Second resistance there. So 127 you monitor. Okay, like if price go to first resistance here, meaning they're gonna break. If they break, they might somehow pull back and then continue. Okay, but sometimes it might just go. Okay, we're gonna see how, but you can leave it like that. And price really come from the first support at overlap. Okay, in D1. Okay, in D1 time frame. As long as it's not, close below this way. But let's go to H4. In H4 time frame, I'm gonna move into H4. Okay. Let's just have a quick look in H4 time frame. H4, we're gonna see the short term. Okay. Pull back. Okay, wait for it rise. First support. Second support. This level. Okay, but the zone is in here. So this can be the area, right? So right now, in H4, price has kind of, at the first resistance level. Okay, this is the second resistance. like index 4, right? Price still sideways right now. Price being sideways. Okay, they being sideways. At the first resistance and the first support level. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna finish off with the US tech, which is NASDAQ. Okay, I think okay. In daily time frame, strong, bullish, and we can see that if this month price has closed with the bullish candle, okay, if I'm gonna use the extension if then can really move, right? You see that the next move or a potential we might see somewhere at the extension here, okay, for the monthly time frame because but of course we still have like our 3 days, okay, for monthly to close, but we can see the potential could be there. Weekly strong bullish candle, and the weekly has already closed above the pullback support. Okay, okay, so I think we can find to go this level, and what do you see that it look like the zigzag, right? Let me go to this at least extension, okay, for the weekly. Go to D1. All right. D1 time frame obvious that price has closed. You see that above. Okay, the swing. Okay, I'm gonna target first resistance there. Support level. This the second support. We go to H4. Right? It's very obvious. Okay. First resistance there. You're gonna use the protection. Okay. Somewhere around there. It could go up to this level. This is going to be the long term. Okay. It's going to be the long term. Yes. 100%. Where? Here. Go back. This. This is going to be the long term. Okay. For the short term, 38.44K. Okay. Or 2,844. Okay. But for the long term, I can see for the NASDAQ, it could go to, let's just say 32K. 32K. Okay. Okay. It could go up here. But of course, in the lower time frame, we're going to need pull back, okay? But we can see in the daily or board, okay? So we're going to see how it might pull back here before rising, but we can say that they has already break at first resistance. It used to be first resistance at 26, 265, right? So now we're gonna see all the way. It might gonna pull back again, set at the support level right now, and then we can aim for extension first, which is 161.8. Okay, if they can go there, that would be how many percent? 261.8, 261.8. Where is that? Somewhere close to the 100% protection. Okay, so we can aim for the these two number. We can leave like that. Then this one potential 100% projection. Okay. All right, guys. So that should be all for today, guys. So thank you so much for joining my session today. Okay, I hope to see you guys again um in the next webinars. All right. So thank you so much. Have a good week ahead. All right. Bye for now, guys. Take care. All right, and bye bye.